And we're here at Giant Stadium where close to 77,000 are in attendance for our upcoming game between Tampa Bay and New York. Let's take you now to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth, who are getting set for the kickoff.
With a beautiful day in the forecast, we'll get ready for today's game. Hi everyone, Tom Hammond here, along with Chris Collinsworth from the 5-yard line. Well, get your bowl of popcorn, your favorite beverage, get settled in. We're just about ready for the opening kick. You always want to have a successful first drive. It really sets the tone for the whole game offensively. Let's see how they do here. On the ground with a tailback. He's brought down at the 38. 4, maybe 5 yards on the run. Garcia is under center. Only one in the backfield this time.
Let's go get it. Let's go. Here we go.
They're going to pitch it. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you could make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
Back to throw. Guns it right. And they get him around the 42-yard line. Good pass and catch, but it won't be enough to convert.
I always have to snicker a little bit when I see a pass play like that. I can almost hear John Madden talking about, how can you pick up the first down when you complete the pass short of the sticks? What are they thinking about? And he's just so right.
Gets the punt away. Washington takes it at the 21. He's tackled about the 25-yard line. Seems like the coverage broke down a bit on that one.
I thought they had him pretty well contained on that play, but he did find a small crack in the coverage, got it up the field. They were lucky they got hold of him. He could have broken that one off.
Right, 45. Let's go. Watch the swing. Hey, watch the screen.
They'll give it off here. He's brought down around the 31-yard line. Jones comes away with 5 yards on the carry. It's 2nd and 5 here. Ball on their own 31. New York sets up in the I.
Scatter. Hey, let's go, baby.
Pennington will hand it off. Brought down at the 33. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
Gain of 2.
They stack the line of scrimmage here. We'll see which linemen are stronger. Pennington hands it off. Tackled around the 39-yard line. He found a little daylight and was able to break free for the first.
Anytime in the NFL you see a 7-yard run for a first down, you know those guys up front are not only making their blocks, they're sustaining those blocks.
He needs to make a decision. Pass is complete. And they get him around the 40-yard line. And that one will go for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
First and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. Lining up with 3 wide. He throws right. Completed. Brought down behind the line. He stopped behind the line, losing about 3 on the play.
Boy, that's just great anticipation by the defense there. They saw that play coming and were all over it.
He's brought down at about the 37-yard line. Jones gains about 5 yards on the run. Third down once again. Let's see if they can convert this one. Tampa Bay lines up with 5 defensive backs.
Over touch, 2 straight.
He needs to get rid of it. With the catch. He's dropped around the 30-yard line. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. New York could take the lead with this field goal. The snap, set down, the kick is up. What an excellent kick.
I don't know about you, but I was getting ready to question the coach's decision on that one, giving him an opportunity from that distance. But boy, did he ever make that coach look smart there.
He kicks it. He'll return it from the 3. Hit and dropped at the 28-yard line. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. Graham lines up as the single back.
Here we go. Get out. D-line. Go, baby. Hey, watch the side line. Get out. Let's go quick game. 44 press. Get out.
They'll give it off here. He's dropped for a loss. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
He's looking to throw. He rolls out to the right. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 45. Great pickup for the first on that one.
And really what makes NFL football so special is the ability of these quarterbacks to throw it and these great receivers to catch it. That's just fun to watch.
Looking to throw. Throws a bullet. The defender gets him to the ground. Good pickup by the receiver.
And we've always talked about this receiver's big play ability. He may not be the fastest guy in the league, but you can tell he wants the ball in his hands in big situations.
Tiger.
Gets the pass out. He's brought down around the 31-yard line. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play.
Yeah, really a nice route that time. One of the keys to playing wide receiver is the ability to not only get into cuts, but to get out of the cuts. That time, very explosive coming out of that cut, and it made the difference.
Hit and drop behind the line. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
Tampa Bay goes with the ace set here. Back to throw. Short throw to the right. And he's depleted at the 31. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing 4th down. Bidwell is back to punt. He'll try to keep this one out of the end zone. Here's the kick. He got some distance on it. And it goes out of the end zone for the touchback. They had to settle for a field goal on their last drive. They take the field again, looking to put up another score. The defense lines up in the nickel. Here's the halfback. Tackled at the 25. Jones comes away with around 5 yards on the misdirection run. 2nd down and 5 to go. Ball on the 25-yard line. Jones gets it on the inside. He took a shot at the 26-yard line. They picked up a yard.
Ouch. You take too many shots like that as a running back, you start peeking around a little bit before you get that football.
It appears someone jumped early.
Full contact. Let's get that thing. Gotta have a plan, baby.
Full start, offense.
And we'll replay 3rd down.
And the quarterback's thinking, thanks a lot, guys. Now we have some heavy-duty lifting to do.
go get it, baby. Yeah. Let's go now. Let's go. Touch. Blue 45. Blue 45.
He drops back to pass, surveys the field, and he caught it. And he made a great open field tackle. That completion was almost enough for the first.
Yeah, but he just couldn't get it past the marker. Pretty good looking play that time. Able to get it close to the first down, which brings up a good fourth down decision. I think they'll go for it here.
Graham punts it, and he kicked this one pretty well. Hilliard fields it at the 30. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. The backfield is in the offset I formation. The Buccaneers put a man in motion to the left. Play fake. On the run, he throws it. Knocked out around the 47-yard line. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Sets up the play action. Pass falls incomplete. Smith was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete.
Second down.
They line up at the 47. Graham, the lone back. Garcia sends a man in motion. Graham on the inside handoff. Brought down around the 48-yard line. Not a lot on that play, and that makes it third down. 3 wide receiver set.
Here we go. 398.
Drops back to pass. Looking for an open man. He throws a bullet out to his left. He got deep cleated, and that one was completed for a solid gain.
Solid gain, yes, but no first down on that play. So now it's going to bring up a decision on the part of the offense. Defensively, I think they executed that one exactly the way they wanted to.
They get this one off, and it's a great kick. So this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. They were forced to punt on their last drive. Lining up with 3 wide.
One time count. 48. Come on, D. I near.
Jones gets the ball. He gets out to about the 22-yard line. A 2-yard run by the halfback. They line up with 1 running back in the backfield, 3 wide.
Let's go, baby. Get the ball out. Right.
Someone jumped early down there.
False start, offense.
He needs to pay a little better attention to what he's doing out there.
I think those are just embarrassing. You go back to the huddle and you hang your head and you give it, sorry. Sometimes those linemen look like little kids when they come back after penalties.
48.
Baker takes off to the left side. Back to throw. Throws it short. Brings this one in. He's tackled at the 19. He went to the short man, but the defense was right there to make the play.
Yeah, and this is one of those plays that's a lot like a long, extended handoff. He gets it out to the receiver and just lets him work on the outside. That time, though, unable to pick up much yardage.
Pass incomplete. Coles was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. 4th down. They'll line up to punt this one away. Hilliard awaiting the return. Punts it. Hilliard takes it at the 43. And they get him at the 44-yard line. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. One-man backfield. Drops back. Strong throw to his left. He's dropped at the 34. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
King's right. 398. 398. What's the sling backside? Roll. Tiger.
Garcia drops back. It's broken up. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
Here we go. 190.
He's looking to throw. Looks down the field. Is there for the catch. He's brought down at the 25. They'll get 9 yards on the play, so that'll make it third down. Garcia lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide. Fires it over the middle. Hits him square in the hands, but he fails to bring it in. Fourth down. The kicking team will line up, this one about 42 yards away. Kick is up, and he got all of this one. He missed it. I thought he had a shot at that one, but the ball seemed to be working against him. He'll need to just put that miss out of his head and concentrate on the next time he gets a shot. And the score remains the Buccaneers, 0. The Jets, 3. They'll give it off here. Tackled around the 38-yard line. The halfback gains 6 yards there on the misdirection. So second down now. The offense needs about 4 for the first.
Hard count. Hey, watch this. Touch. Blue 45. Touch. Let's get it right here.
They motion to the left.
Run.
He gets another carry. And they get him at the 40. The running back gains 2 yards on the carry.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that, and then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
Looked like someone might have jumped.
I love y'all uniforms, man.
Full start, offense.
It'll be third down again after that penalty.
You know, third down
Still
football
third
is
down.
hard enough in the National Football League, but when you start adding yardage onto it, it gets even tougher.
Lean. Hey, watch the sideline. Blue 45.
On the delay. He's tackled at the 43-yard line. It looks as if forward progress just carried him past the sticks on that third and long situation.
That's one of those calls that you almost feel like the coaching staff was willing to go ahead and punt the football there, and yet you break out a run and you pick up the first down. So demoralizing to a defense.
He's under pressure. Comes down with it. Cuts back, and he's dropped. A good amount of yards that time on the pass.
And running backs who are good receivers are pretty rare. You know, a lot of times those guys, they come out and they're good running the football, but they don't make the kind of plays in the passing game. This guy can clearly do both.
They give it to the tailback. He fights forward to about the 36. The back gets 3 on the carry. 2nd and 7 situation here. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Friday. You got close up.
Hands it to the back. He's dropped at the 30. Jones gains around 6 yards on the draw play right there. So another third down upcoming for the offense. They come out in a nickel.
Park. New call. 388. Left smash free. 388.
On play action, And the defense has a heavy rush.
Pass incomplete.
Bakert was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. It looks like they're going to try for the long field goal. This kick will be from about 47 yards out. Set down. The kick is up. He missed it. I think that guy needs to go back to the sideline and practice a few more kicks. As a kicker, you have to be ready at a second's notice to be able to step out on the field and make those kind of field goals, and it didn't appear he was completely ready for that one, and the result was a miss. And after that miss, the score remains the Jets 3, the Buccaneers nothing. Makes the pass over the middle. He's brought down around the 42-yard line. Quarterback finding some nice passing lanes early in the game.
Yeah, he is, and that's one thing you don't want to let this guy do. You don't want him in a rhythm early, or he'll pick you apart. He's proven that so far, and I don't think this defense has figured him out yet.
They'll throw on first down. Passes. And he catches it. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 28-yard line. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
He makes the catch wide open. He's tackled at the 11. That one works just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
First down now and 10 to go. Single back formation, 3 wide receivers.
Tennessee.
Here's the halfback. Tackled at about the 9-yard line. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. They line up with 1 running back in the backfield, 3 wide. Counter right. He doesn't get back to the line. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Back to pass. Scans the field. That pass wasn't even close.
Yeah, it wasn't close because the big guy was giving him a whack just as he let that one go. He was really under some pressure that time.
Bryant can put 3 points on the board and tie this up if he makes it. And he makes it. Nice work putting that one right through the uprights. He kicks it off. Taken from the 3-yard line. Drilled at the 37. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Pennington hands it off straight ahead. He's brought down at the 45. Jones gets 8 yards on the play. They line up at the 45. The backfield is in the offset I formation.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Come on now.
Little handoff. He didn't get back to the line. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
No, stay low. Green 88. Scatter. Let's go. Come on, man. What you doing?
Runs over tacklers. He's dropped. And that was a huge rush he was facing.
I'm not sure there was much he could do there. I'm not even sure he saw those guys coming. I tell you what, though, if they don't start doing a better job protecting up front, it's going to be a long day for this quarterback.
He punts it. It'll go out at the 40. The offense was only able to muster a field goal on their last drive. We'll see what they do with this possession. Throws it short. He's got room to run. He's dropped around the 47-yard line. They pick up several yards there on the pass.
And that fake really was the difference. Not only did the quarterback sell it, the running back sold it, the offensive line did, and the receiver was open for a nice play.
Graham on the right side. Brought down at the 40. Takes the handoff and responds with a 7-yard gain. 2nd and 3 now. Ball on the 40. Garcia lines up under center. Single backfield. Troop, the man in motion. He gets another carry. He lost yardage on the play. Tried to find something, but there wasn't anything there for him.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please?
Sacked on the play. The blitz caused some big problems for them that time.
Yeah, that was definitely not a good play for the offense. I think they were anticipating a blitz to one side. They got it from the other side, and the quarterback ends up getting sacked on the play.
Bidwell can pin them deep in their own territory with a good punt here. Gets the punt away. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 23. They had to punt it away on their previous drive.
48. 48. We got to play.
Looks to pass. Dumps it out right. He's brought down at the 27-yard line. Cotchery gains 4 yards on that reception. That'll make it 2nd down. New York lines up in the offset eye this time.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
Jones gets the carry. He's tackled at the 31. 4 yards on that play. That'll bring up 3rd down. 3rd down now. They'll need a couple of yards to convert for a 1st down. 3rd and short, and they'll throw for it. And it's caught. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. Good gain on the pass to the running back.
It's tough to pay too much attention to a running back in the passing game because at least half the time they're staying in the block. So when they do slip out, occasionally they can hit you for a big play.
Drops back, throws it out. Catch is made. Huge hit. He made the right read on that pass.
Nice play that time by the quarterback. You know, we talk about progressions and going from one receiver to the next, but this quarterback is doing a great job in the pre-snap read, knowing who the first guy will be and getting him the football.
Play action with the pass. And it's completed. And they get him at about the 21. Not too bad a pass there.
Not too bad at all. And sometimes those little touch throws are actually more difficult than the bullet passes. Kind of hard to come up with the timing to hit the receiver right in stride, but that was well thrown.
They're going to pitch it. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Pennington calls for motion right. The halfback with the carry. He's dropped at the 24-yard line. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. That brings up another third down attempt. Washington lines up as the lone back. 3 receivers split out wide. Pennington has completed every pass on this drive. Brings it in. Brought down behind the line. That play loses 2.
He did a great job of keeping containment there. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that one.
The snap, set down, the kick is up. Well, it looked like the set down was good. Maybe he lost his footing a little when he went to step into that one. You know, if kickers get out of their rhythm just a little bit, they can really miss a kick badly. So the score will remain the Jets 3, the Buccaneers 3. Back to throw. Throws while on the run. Brought down at the 49-yard line. And a nice pass to the tight end.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute.
Dropped behind the line. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Play fake, and he catches another. Tackled at about the 37-yard line. And a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
Passes the ball. No connection there. The quarterback avoids the blitz, but the ball will fall incomplete.
But the blitz really did the job that time. If you can make a quarterback move his feet, if you can make him a little uncomfortable, the timing of those deep routes are just thrown off.
There for the catch. He's brought down at the 27. That one worked pretty well.
It sure did, and I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
Fakes the run. Scrambles for yardage. Brought down at the 24-yard line. He got 3 yards there on the scramble. 2nd and 7. Ball on the 24-yard line. Garcia steps up to the line. 3 wide receivers. He needs to get the pass off. Incomplete pass this time. Smith was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. 3rd down now. They'll need 7 to convert. Ball on the 24. Handoff on the draw. He's dropped in the open field. Got a couple, but will still be short of the mark.
Great play by the defense. You always hear coaches talking about whoever gets lower. Get your pad level lower than the offensive lineman. That time this defensive line did exactly that.
Right down the middle. Not much doubt as he puts that one right through the uprights. And here's your drive summary for that last series. Not a bad kick. Taken at the 5. Dropped at the 28-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports.
Here we go, baby. Hey, regular. Come on, D, let's get off the field now.
Drops back to pass. Goes through his read. Pass completed. And they get him at the 40. That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
The Jets line up with 5 receivers.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Hey, never quit, fellas.
He looks to throw on first down. Makes the catch. Tackled at the 47-yard line. The completed pass goes for a gain of 7.
Little 7-yard throws like that have really become the staple of the National Football League. So many defenses now not allowing the big throws down the field. You have to be willing to take throws just like that.
The halfback picks up a yard.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
And they're not going to get it. Great stop. The defense deserves a pat on the back after that stop.
Nothing fires up a defense more than a play like that. A third down stop against the run, man-on-man football. The defense got it done.
Gets the punt away. Into the end zone for a touchback. The offense takes the field, hoping to come away with more than just a field goal on this drive. Only one man back.
Here we go. 190. 190.
He's looking to throw. Rifles it out there. He's dropped at the 28-yard line. And you won't see the coaching staff complaining about that.
Yeah, coaching staffs generally don't complain about too much when they have a quarterback that has the leadership qualities and the arm strength and the ability that this guy has.
He fights forward to about the 29. So at the most, he gains a few inches.
Very effective call that time by the defensive coordinator, bringing the outside linebacker a terrific way to give your defense some help in stopping the run.
190. 190. You got close left. Close left. Switch.
Huge pressure by the defense. Had his hands on it and dropped it. Galloway was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. They line up at the 29. Washington is the deep man awaiting the return. He punts it. Washington fields it at the 31. He's tackled at the 41-yard line. They gave up way too many yards on the return there, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, without a doubt. As part of the coverage team now, you've got to free yourself from that blocker as quickly as possible. And if you can't do that, you're going to give up some big returns.
Omaha. Viking Blizzard. Friday. Hey, I'm wide.
Pennington hands it off straight ahead. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Roll it left. Blue 45. Blue 45. Left 21. Raider. Empty.
Play fake. Surveys the field. Bad luck as he drops it. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
Roger.
He drops back. Short throw to the left. Tackled at the 48-yard line. They complete the pass on 3rd and long, but they'll end up short of the marker.
You can see the confidence level of this defense. They know they can make open field tackles, and that's probably one of the great lost arts in the game. The ability to make the tackle in the open field and stop them short of the first down. Good play defensively there.
Punts it. It'll go out at the 29. The defense played exceptionally well the last time this offense had the ball.
390.
Garcia to the air on first down. Makes the reception. And they get him around the 38-yard line. Nice little pickup on that pass pattern.
And I really shouldn't feel this way, but I get a little nervous every time this guy goes up to make a catch, because he's had a little bit of a history of dropping some balls, but today doing a nice job hanging on and a big play there.
He throws it. There for the reception. He's dropped right around the 44-yard line. So the completion goes for about 8 yards and a first down.
Nice play call for the first down that time. The quarterback simply saw the defense was not in an attack position. They gave the receiver some room out there, got him the football, and picked up the first down.
They'll throw on first down. Here's the throw. It's tipped away, and it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
They line up in the I formation. He drops back to pass. He throws right. Oh, you gotta catch that. Graham wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. Third down now, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Let's go. Keep playing. 398. 398. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah.
Looking to throw. Throws it. Tipped away. And it'll be fourth down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Here's the kick. He got some distance on it. And they'll down it at the 1. What a great punt to pin them deep.
When you go for a punt to pin a team deep in their own territory, the last thing you want to have happen is to have it end up in the end zone for a touchback, because it just is a letdown for the punt team. Now you've got them backed up inside the 10-yard line. Nice play.
And he dropped him in the open field. Gain of 4. That'll bring up second down. Offense sets up deep inside their own territory. Ball on the 5-yard line.
Come on, lock him down. 388. Change. 388. Leo. Hut. Lift him. New car. Please, look. We up. Let's get off this field, man. Let's get off. Let out. Hey, watch the screen. Buffalo. Come on, let's go.
And we've come to halftime here. The score is 6-3. Decent kick. From the 5-yard line. Hit and dropped at the 26-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Sets up the play action. Now he's scrambling. And he's dragged down for the sack. They're going to have to figure out a way to block him, or he's going to keep getting back there.
I couldn't agree more. This is one of those guys.
Tackled around the 31-yard line. After that run, they might want to give him the ball a few more times.
I agree. It looks like the defense is a little tired out there. Whatever the case, they're having a tough time now stopping the run.
On the ground with a tailback. He's dropped right around the 30-yard line. He barely got it past the line of scrimmage that time, and that will bring up second down.
Let's roll.
Pennington is in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers split out wide.
Luke 45. Luke 45. Let's go quick. Friday. 44 press.
Pennington has completed every pass on this drive. He's brought down at the 24-yard line. Just a short, efficient throw that time.
Yeah, a true sign of patience on the offensive side. You let the play develop. You find the open receiver. Maybe he takes a look down the field. It's not there. Just go ahead and take that safe throw.
He gets knocked out of bounds at the 19-yard line. And they have a pretty nice drive going.
And the most important part of it is they've been able to get it done on the ground. Now that's 5 rushes so far on this drive and a first down.
Let's go get it, baby. We got action, baby. Hey, man, let's go.
Fakes to the back. Short pass to his left. And he's out of bounds, incomplete. He couldn't get 2 feet in on that one.
Well, that's something receivers work on all the time, dragging that back toe, just unable to do it that time.
He drops back, throws it out. He's there for the catch. They can really put up some points quickly with their passing game, huh, Chris?
You know, Tom, that's exactly what we expect to see out of these guys. When they start to click, they can do it as well as anybody throwing the football.
Up and good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. He kicks it off. Spurlock from the 2. Drilled at the 29-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They line up in a one-back set.
Play 3, man. Get out. Let's get it. Come on.
It's the tailback. And they get him at the 45. And that was a nice job to pick up the first down.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
Tampa Bay lines up in a double tight set. Looking to throw. Gets it off. It's completed. What an open field tackle. The defense was right there for the stop on the play, not much of a gain at all.
Yeah, let's give a little credit to the coaching staff on that play. You talk all the time about film study and preparation and knowing what the other team is trying to do to you. That time the defense was all over it.
Graham gets the ball. He fights forward to about the 49. He might have gotten a yard at best.
Tom, that was a run blitz on that play. They brought the middle linebacker effectively filling all the gaps, and there was simply nowhere for the running back to go.
Looks to pass. Guns it out. Can't stay in bounds, incomplete pass. The receiver was out of bounds when he made the catch.
Not a perfectly timed throw that time. Held on to it just a little too long and led the receiver out of bounds.
He punts it. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. And they take the field with one thing on their mind, another scoring drive.
Big play, G.
He looks to throw on first down. Looks for a man open. Brought down at the 27-yard line. Short pattern results in a completion for the offense.
You know, that's not one of those plays that's a huge gain by any means, but that's really the essence of an offensive game plan. You have to start hitting some of those short intermediate routes, and that begins to open everything else up.
They'll give it off here. He's dropped at the 32-yard line. And that was an excellent job to pick up the first down.
Nice hold that time by the offensive line, and a good burst by the back to take advantage of it, pick up 6 yards and a first down.
He fakes it, gets the throw away. He gets knocked out of bounds around the 40-yard line. Another fine pass and catch on that play.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.3 40. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
The lineman scoops it up. The ball popped out on that play, but they got it back.
And I can tell you this, just because you recover that fumble doesn't necessarily mean you're going to keep it. You have to be a man to hold on to one of those things at the bottom of a pile.
Steps up in the pocket. Pass is complete. What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
Jones is the deep back as they line up in the eye. They'll go with the run once again, and they get him at the 44-yard line. Pickup of about 5. That brings up second down. New York goes with the ace set here.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He's tackled at about the 39-yard line. Jones gains about 5 yards on the run. The offense facing another third down here as they line up. New York goes with the ace set here. Looking to throw. Looking for a receiver. Completed. Brought down around the 39-yard line. Not much there. First down now and 10 to go. Ball on the 39-yard line. They hand it off. And they get him right around the 36-yard line. 2-yard gain. That'll bring up second down. Here's play number 10 on this drive. Single set backfield. Man in motion.
Numbers. Now let's see what they got.
Pennington with the give. Hit and drop behind the line. What can they do to slow his pursuit down?
So many times it's up to that backside blocker to get his guy on the ground, and it sounds ugly, but typically those guys are chopping at their knees and trying to knock them off their feet, so there's some cutback lanes.
To the 10. He's in. Touchdown. He's been no stranger to the end zone in this game. That last one gives him 2 scores.
And he may not be finished yet. This defense really does not seem to have many answers for this receiver today.
And the point after is good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. The kick. Taken from the 3-yard line. Brought down at the 26-yard line. They were forced to punt on their last drive. They'll go to work at the 26-yard line. Garcia is lined up under center. They'll come out in the single back formation.
Here we go. Here we go.
Under heavy pressure, Harris intercepts it. Hit hard at the 25. Well, he looked like he was in the right place at the right time.
Unless you're the quarterback, then he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
New York lines up in the offset eye this time. Feeds it to the back. He's dropped at the 24-yard line. A pickup of a yard for the halfback. Jones is the lone setback. 3 receivers in the formation. He fakes it with the throw, with the catch. Excellent open field tackle. He put something extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving.
And that's really what it takes sometimes, because defenders are so quick out there. If you don't put a little extra pop on it, they can get there.
Up the middle with a fullback. He's brought down at the 10. About 4 yards on that play, and that will bring up second down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. The backfield is in the offset I formation. On play action. Makes the grab. Knocked out at the 5-yard line. That play fake is good for a gain of a handful. They'll line it up, 5 yards for the score. Jones, the lone back. It's a pass on 3rd and short. Short throw to the right. He's tackled at the 1. That was a decent gain there on the pass.
Yeah, no hesitation whatsoever. He hit that back foot, planted, threw the ball, knew exactly what he wanted to do.
Touchdown! Good call on the quarterback sneak as he burrows his way into the end zone.
Those quarterbacks always have a little smile on their face when they're calling the quarterback sneak in the huddle. They know their life now depends on the big guys up front.
Up and good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Kicks it off. He'll return it from the 3. Hit and dropped at the 29-yard line. The quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. I formation here. Galloway takes off in motion. Garcia hands it off. Tackled at the 34-yard line. Graham gains around 6 yards on the run. It's 2nd and 4. The defense lines up in the nickel. He drops back to pass. The rush reaches him, and he goes down. Perfect time to bring extra rushers on the blitz that time.
You know, we talk about timing on offense all the time, but when you play against this defensive coordinator, he is going to consistently throw your offense off balance because of all the blitzes he's going to throw at him. You have to anticipate blitz on every snap when you play against this guy.
Great open field tackle. The 3rd down pass got them good yardage, but not quite enough to convert.
Yeah, that was a tough 3rd down situation. They got the good completion, a good gain on the play, but probably asking too much out of the receiver to try and break that many tackles to pick up that 1st down.
He punts it. Washington takes it at the 25. He's brought down at the 38. Offensively, this team can do no wrong. They're in a groove after 3 consecutive scoring drives.
Let's go. Keep playing.
Tampa Bay brings in the nickel here. Looking to throw. The defense has him surrounded. And he dropped it. Bowles was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. From their own 38-yard line. Ace backfield this time. On the ground with a tailback. He doesn't get back to the line. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want, but ultimately this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
He didn't get back to the line. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up 4th. 4th down. The punt team is on the field looking to kick this one away. He gets it away. Hilliard takes it at the 25. Brought down at the 33. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. Graham is the single setback.
There we go. 190. 190. Come on. Over tough. 2 straight. Bubble up.
Little handoff. Tackled at the 37. 5 yards. That brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5. Ball on the 37-yard line. Tampa Bay is going with the offset eye backfield. Looking to throw. Makes the throw out to his left. Golston has the interception. And they get him at about the 39-yard line. Great catch by the linebacker. Not a smart throw from the quarterback.
You know, it's hard to believe that you can lose a guy that big, but sometimes those linebackers dropping underneath in coverage, quarterbacks just don't see him, and he threw it right to him.
They tackle him for a loss, and they were not able to get much there.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. But when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
It's a 2nd and 11 situation here. Offset I formation in the backfield.
Scatter. Hey, watch this, man. Solid, close left.
Pennington with the give. He's dropped at the 39-yard line. The running back gains 2 yards on the carry. Here's 3rd and 9. The backfield is in the offset I formation. They give it to the fullback. Brought down around the 35-yard line. The fullback gains around 4 yards there. 4th down, and the punt unit onto the field to kick it away. He punts it into the end zone for a touchback. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. Garcia calls for motion right. Strong throw. And he's hammered at the 37. The defense was looking run, and they threw it for a big gain.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass, open it up down the field.
Graham gets it on the inside. He's brought down at the 40. Graham gains around 3 yards on the draw play.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Tiger.
Garcia will look to throw. Throws on the run. Oh, and he drops it. That one could have easily been intercepted.
As a quarterback, you have to go through your reads. That was his first look on that play, and he shouldn't have stayed with it that long. That was a bad decision.
Back to pass. Gets the pass away. And they get him at the 47-yard line. Good yardage that time on the pass.
And how'd you like that throw by the quarterback? A little touch, a little lob in over the top, like an alley-oop in basketball.
Here we go.
Garcia hands it off. He's tackled at the 42. 4, maybe 5 yards on the run. 2nd and 5. From the gun. He's looking to throw. Throws it short. And he caught it. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 38. 4 yards on that play.
Only gained about 4 yards on that play, but sometimes as an offense, as long as it's not a negative play, it's a positive play.
It's a pass on 3rd and short. Brings this one in. Brought down around the 32-yard line. Stovall comes away with around 6 yards on the reception, and that's also good for a first down.
Nice throw by the quarterback that time, and this offense keeps this drive alive. 3 first downs now on this one.
They hand it off. He fights forward to about the 30. Graham picks up 2 yards with the carry. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Offset I formation in the backfield. Drops back. Throws right. He catches another. And he's drilled at the 21-yard line. That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
He fakes it. Gets the throw off. The defense came with a blitz that time.
And they really forced him to throw that one before he had a chance to read the coverage. You know, typically when they blitz, you end up in one-on-one coverage, but you have to have time to throw the ball.
Gives to the back. It'll be 1st and goal. Again and again, another first down.
This offense has been really impressive on this drive. That's the 5th first down on this drive alone. And defensively right now, you can see the fatigue starting to kick in.
First down now, they'll be looking for 6 points here. They line up in the jumbo set. Little handoff. He's dropped for a loss. Nothing doing. They stop him for a loss.
And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
End zone. He's in for the score. He just made an excellent catch there.
And those big tight ends know that the goal line situations is where they're going to get their touchdowns. Pretty job that time, breaking free and making an easy target for the quarterback.
They line up in the shotgun.
go, here we go. Hey, watch the center. 390. 390. Tight, tight. Watch the spread out. What's the call?
Looks to pass. Defense is getting pressure. Makes the catch for 2. Great job there. They were able to convert.
And you could tell the offense had a plan throughout that drive. Not only did they get the touchdown, but they immediately got the call in for the 2-point conversion. They knew exactly what they wanted to do and executed it perfectly.
They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. Jones lines up as the deep back, I formation.
Let's go, let's go. We'll make this run, baby. Let's go, y'all, let's go.
Drops back on first down. Surveys the field. Is there for the catch. He's dropped around the 44-yard line. What a play.
We've seen this tight end doing such a nice job all day blocking, and now when he gets in the open field, he makes an explosive play.
They hand it off. He's going to be tackled for a loss. This defense is definitely not afraid to use their safeties in run support.
And as a quarterback, you have to start to recognize that. You just can't allow that safety to keep sniffing around that 8th man in the box and not throw the football. Essentially, they're daring this offense to throw it, and they're not taking advantage.
It's the tailback. He's tackled at the 37. Jones gains 8 yards on that play. New York lines up in a double tight set, and they use motion. Jones takes the give, and it looks short from up here, and they get no push to the offensive line.
Oh, yeah, they did. They were all moonwalking on that play. They were pushing. They were just pushing and going backwards.
Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. And it goes out of the end zone for the touchback. The offense is looking to build off the momentum from their previous drive, which resulted in a touchdown. Garcia lines up under center. I formation behind him. First down, looking to throw. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. He caught that one out of bounds.
Well, you could see the receiver doing all he could to keep his feet in bounds, but that pass just let him out of bounds.
Lines up with 4 wide.
Here we go, here we go. Come on now. 390, 390.
Garcia will look to pass. Throws short. And they get him at the 24-yard line. Good read of the defense on that pass play.
Yeah, and throws like that really settle a quarterback down. It's all about getting into the flow of a game, and you can see he's getting comfortable now.
Garcia is in the gun. 4 wide receivers this time.
190, 190.
Garcia set to go to the air. Comes down with it. Brought down at the 40. And he's crossed the century mark in receiving yards. This has been one heck of a performance.
And Tom, I don't think he's finished yet. This is a guy that is on a roll right now, and this defense really doesn't have an answer for him.
Here we go. 390, 390. Let's go. All right, blitz.
Drops back. He's going to take off. Tackled at midfield. They weren't ready for a run by the quarterback.
Yeah, and the key is making that first pass rusher miss you. More often than not, there's one guy in your way. You can make that first guy miss. A lot of times those defenders have their backs turned and are running away from you.
Back to throw. Looks down the field. And he catches it. And they get him around the 48-yard line. Galloway gains a couple of yards and a first down on the completion.
Well, they didn't have a lot of room to spare on that one, but they do pick up the first down. Nice play.
Up the middle with a fullback. He's tackled at about the 47-yard line. Pickup of less than a yard. That'll bring up second down. They line up at the 48. New York brings in the nickel here.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Back to pass. He throws right. Brought down at about the 45-yard line. Another completed pass puts him over the 300-yard mark. But it's got to be a little frustrating to have the kind of success that he's had and still be on the losing side of the scoreboard.
Let's go. 390. Tight. You got close left.
Looks to pass. Flips it out short. And they get him at the 39-yard line. Stovall caught that one for a gain of 6. The Buccaneers come out in a 2 tight end set. Tackled at the 38. Just simply power football there, converting on 4th down.
I love watching those 4th down plays. It's just big guys against big guys, and you know what's at stake, and one team comes out on top, and it feels good.
All kinds of pressure. What a shot! Looks like a gain of 9 on the pass play. Second and short coming up here. And this is the 11th play of the current drive.
Here we go.
Drops back. Dumps it out right. And he's out around the 28-yard line. Nothing doing on that play. Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert.
Hey, never quit, fellas. 390. 390, man. Get him blocked.
He drops back, gets the pass away. Brought down at the 20. A decent gain there on that pass.
Yeah, a little timing route there, and you really have to have faith as a quarterback to get that ball out of your hand quickly if you're going to play with that kind of touch on the ball.
Tiger.
Defense closing in, and it's caught. He's dropped at the 11. Strong, accurate throw leads to a pretty good gain.
Now, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
He throws left. Struggles to find his target with that one. He overthrew his target on that last one.
And the defense came after him with the blitz, and you see the net result of that. You don't always get a sack, but sometimes if you can just rush the quarterback, it is a positive net result for the defense.
He drops back to pass. Looks to the middle, passes it. Gets in for the touchdown. The quarterback threw a pretty ball there for the touchdown.
And we've talked about his arm strength, but his accuracy keeps showing through in this game. That was beautifully delivered.
They'll try to get within a field goal on this attempt. It's good. A lot of game left. 4 minutes remaining in the quarter, and our score, the Jets 24, the Buccaneers 21. Here's the kick. Miller from the 2. They get him at the 26-yard line. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. Offset I formation in the backfield. Jones gets it on the inside. He's tackled around the 31-yard line. A 5-yard pickup for the halfback. Second down and 5. Ball on the 31-yard line. They line this one up in shotgun. 4 wide receivers are split out in the formation. Pennington looking to pass. Catch is made. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 41-yard line. That pass put him over 300 yards for the game.
And what's really impressed me has been his accuracy. He's been squeezing the ball into some tight situations all game. His accuracy has just been tremendous.
Run right side. And they get him at the 44-yard line. 3-yard gain by the running back.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
Here's the halfback. He lost yardage on the play. That defensive lineman just seems to have a knack for finding the ball carrier.
Yeah, and we know defensive ends are probably some of the most athletic guys in the league, and typically you think about them getting after the quarterback, but that time he used his athleticism to make a big stop in the run.
Bang right. Under. Tiger. Come on, baby. Yeah. Put him in the mouth. Let's get it. Waco. Stay on side. Come on, dog. Let's go. I'm trying to get you over there, baby.
Washington on the inside handoff. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A lot of coaches would have tried to get the first here.
Yeah, but you do gamble if you put the ball in the air in that situation. I think right now the coach is saying I have more faith in my defense to make some stops than my offense to convert that play.
We have 2 minutes left to play in this game.
You ain't messing with her. I told you to blitz anything.
4th down. The Jets ready to punt this one away. Gets the punt away. It'll go out at the 37-yard line. You can't help but wonder if they'll be able to make it 3 straight drives ending with a touchdown. Smith goes in motion. They'll throw on 1st down. He throws on the run. Almost intercepted. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
Here we go. Watch the run.
Garcia will look to throw. Tight coverage, and it's picked off. He's dropped at the 39-yard line. And they really could have done without that.
Just when you started to think this offense was starting to find themselves, they have a chance here late in the game, you throw an ugly pick, that's a disaster.
Quick game, 44 screw.
Gives it left side. He gets out to about the 35-yard line. That's a 3-yard gain.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic and can really help stop the run.
A 2-yard carry by the fullback. 4 yards for a first here on 3rd down. Ball on the 33. They hand it off. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. Got a couple, but will still be short of the marker.
Yeah, and for a minute it looked like he might slip out of there, but the defense got there, the pursuit was all over it, and they made a nice stop.
The set down. The kick is up. It's got the distance. That was a great kick from that distance.
It really was, wasn't it? There are no field goal kicker jokes going on the sideline right now, just a lot of love.
The kick is away. Clayton takes it at the 4. He's hammered at the 28-yard line. This is obviously a big possession. They have to get the ball in the end zone right here.
Well, this is it, their last opportunity. The one positive part of this for the offense, though, is that everything becomes 4-down territory. So typically on offense you get 3 downs, now you get 4.
Looks to pass. Short throw to the right. Brought down at the 41-yard line. Just a little dump play, and he uses his speed to pick up huge yardage.
And from the quarterback standpoint, nobody sees in the statistics that was just a little pass and a great speedy receiver out there. All they see is a nice big gain.
He's brought down around the 35-yard line. Hilliard made the catch for a gain of 6. Changing the play.
190, 190.
Fakes the spike, looking to throw it. Hits him square in the hands, but he fails to bring it in. Hilliard wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. The Buccaneers come out in a shotgun set. And they use motion. Garcia drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Almost picked. And the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
Drops back to pass. Makes the throw over the middle. He's tackled at about the 29-yard line. That was the perfect call to get him the 4th down conversion.
And defensively, they have to be kicking themselves right now, giving up that 1st down. It looked like they had a stop, but here they face a fresh set of downs.
2nd down coming up after the incomplete pass. 2nd down now with 10 to go. And it all comes down to this. One last chance to throw one up and see if someone can bring it down and win the game. He drops back to pass. On the run, he throws it. It's tipped. The defender was able to get a hand on it.
And really, that came as a result of pretty physical play at the line of scrimmage. They're banging these guys around and not letting them get into their routes.
Looks to pass. Looking for a receiver. Moves up in the pocket. Out of bounds, incomplete. And this was a good one. Our final score is the Jets 27, the Buccaneers 21.